intersection between estate planning and retirement income planning is a really critical one, but how and why? I'm joined today by Jamie Hopkins from Carson Group to discuss just that. Jamie, welcome.
Yeah, thanks, and good to see you again, Matt.
Good to see you too, Jamie. So level set for me first, where do things stand? What are people expecting when they think about retirement income planning?
I still think today a lot of people view retirement income planning too narrowly. We just think of distributions and 4%, terminology. We don't think about all that really should go into that. I often talk about trying to live a good retirement or a good life, but we don't often say, let's live a good end of life too, which wraps in all the estate planning. I also call that whole part, right? You hear the go, the slow go, the no go, and then I say, well, guess what? There's still something after that, right? There's something after death, and that's when reality becomes final. And we do have to do things after that point, and the estate plan is integral to the retirement income plan. We don't know when it's going to occur, but we do know that we need to plan for it.
It's amazing because I think this is a major opportunity for advisors. Advisors think about, people accumulating wealth, but if you think about the opportunity to work with them after in the decumulation stage, that's an opportunity too, right?
It's a huge opportunity. It's where all the wealth is going. It's where people actually need most of the help. Honestly, the accumulation side is easier. If you talk to any academic, anyone that looks at the numbers, decumulation is a lot harder. One reason is we're planning for an uncertain period of time because we don't know how long we will be alive. If I knew exactly how long Matt was going to be alive, it's a lot easier to create a plan. But that uncertainty about when we're going to die, even though we know it will occur, creates a lot of challenges. And all the changes in the Secure Act a couple years ago, there are not a lot of impacts really on the complexity of planning through the decumulation. It's a lot of estate planning issues. It's trust issues. It's decumulation after you've died to your heirs. That's where the complexity is. And if we can pull that back in and expand our mindset on how we look at retirement income planning, which is really life after we stop working, when we choose to no longer work, when we don't have to work. That's what it's all about. And it is a lot longer period. It's not just till we die, it's that period after too.
And it's important too because this is sometimes a tough conversation to have because no one wants to think about mortality. So how do you start the conversation and get people on this right track?
We are a death-denying society, plain and simply. We don't like talking about it. We don't like thinking about our mortality. We don't like having conversations about it. When I was doing estate planning work, I always took it back to experiences they've had in other areas. So whether it was grandparents passing away, what was that experience like? The reality is a lot of the estate planning world is not so much about the dollars and cents. It's about making sure that your heirs are taken care of, your loved ones are taken care of, and that it's clear on what happens after you die, because nothing will tear a great family apart like a messed up estate plan where people are fighting over watches and jewelries and paintings and money because the decisions aren't clear at that point. So what we can do the best is tie our money, our purpose, and that estate plan together. And the advisor can play that central person role through that whole piece and add so much value to the lives of their clients.
Change the mindset, change the conversation, longer client life. Jamie, thanks so much. Great conversation.
Yeah, thank you.
Awesome. Hey, for Edge TV, I'm Matt Ackermann.